What's up, guys? John from Heavyset Tactical here. I have a little bit different of a video today that I wanted to talk to you guys about, and it is actually EDC knives. Now, everyday carry knives, as far as I'm a fixed blade guy, I've only reviewed a few cold steel folders. Now, a couple folders that I do have for everyday carry, the Benchmade 940, original 940 I really loved, and then the Spyderco in 15V, which is crazy edge retention, and some other Spydercos. So, just real quick, I wanted to say that this is going to be a super brief video. This is about a company that makes all kinds of bushcrafting knives, but this is one of their EDC, kind of everyday carry, smaller. It could be a little skinning knife for small game, but I use it as an EDC everyday carry fixed blade, and I love some of the smaller ones. I just ordered a set of GMF ones by Giant Mouse. Those are great everyday carry fixed blades, but this is a little more archaic of a company that I really like. So this is the Frontier First by LT Wright. LT Wright knives are really awesome. Kind of, like I said, an archaic, more like old school rough grind knives, and a lot of times they're using like hard use tool steel that is super hard and holds a decent edge, but it's not, it's gonna rust, so you got to be careful. You got to maintain your blades. But this is their smaller EDC. LT Wright Knives makes a line of these smaller $110, $120. I think this one on TKC, the Knife Connection, I got for maybe like $99 or $110 exactly. I'll put the link in the description. Again, this is just gonna be a quick run through because I really want to start getting into some of my EDC knives. Now, this is the Frontier First in brown micarta. It's got a big flat grind, matte finish. This is in 01 tool steel with a rustic brown micarta. I really like that the edge of the micarta cuts off flat in the front there. It's really nice for putting your fingers there, if you're slicing something or cleaning off game or whatever you're doing. It gets marked up and stuff. The leather is really great too. So I just wanted to go over some specs. The blade length is 2.25 inches. The steel is 01, so you'll usually just see a 0 there. 01 tool steel, which is a 1% carbon, very strong but very corrosive tool steel. The blade thickness is 0.125 inches. It's a drop point flat grind. It's 2.1 ounces, so there is just nothing to this thing. It's a really good 3-finger grab. No jimping on the back. The entire length of the knife is 5.5 inches overall. It's got a Rockwell hardness of about 57 or 58 HRC, which is the hardness of 01 steel. It's pretty hard. Comes with this really great leather sheath, just American made, super well done leather. And I really like the stamp on all of LT Wright's sheaths. I know these guys make sheaths for some other stuff. To be honest with you, I really like. I like the company overall. I have an LT Wright Next Gen and Genesis that I'm doing a review video on this weekend once I can take them out and get some runtime on them. All their knives come with a really sharp. They almost leave the burr on there. You can see it. Super sharp burr on it for striking a ferro rod. I put a little piece of paracord so it's a little easier to handle when you're getting it out of the sheath. You can kind of just pull on the ferro rod. A lot of their knives have their stamp of the maker on it. It's a very basic, very rudimentary You can see where they smooth out for the handle, and then right here on most of their knives, a 1/4 inch from the micarta starting, they will start that really rough, flat, perfect 90-degree edge on there, so you can strike a ferro rod or do some scraping, small scraping tasks with this knife, which I really like. Like, I like archaic camp knives and archaic bushcrafting knives. I have a lot of them. And to be honest with you, I keep coming around to putting this tiny little thing on my belt because it's just got so many uses and it's got so much range. I'm a huge fan of it. You can almost kind of get a fourth finger on there, but I usually just put it up behind, you know, and if you're cutting something, you can really get up here or just stay right here and make some smooth cuts. I really love these things, man, and I really wanted to just throw up a quick little review of it because I'm a big fan. They come really sharp out of the box, but I put a nice little edge on there. It was mirror polished, but I jacked it all up the other day, so I'm gonna have to restrop it and go over it. But yeah, again, just super great little knives for everyday carry. And if you guys are looking for something kind of bushcrafty and archaic that's, you know, has a really cool story behind the company. Wright's been making knives for a long time, and they're just a great company, great leather. You know, it's definitely got a lot of retention in there. It's not going anywhere. But yeah, nine days out of 10, if I'm going somewhere or going to work or whatever I'm doing, and I can't have a big fixed blade on me, you know, or if I'm going out in public, and I kind of want more of like a gentleman's knife as far as EDC. You know, something under a 3-inch blade. This is 2.25 in the blade length. Super light. You know, 2.1 ounces, and just a great fit and finish. For an archaic knife company, the fit and finish on this knife is just beautiful. So I wanted to take a minute and share it with you guys. Again, you know, nice and short review today. Just wanted to throw my hat in the ring for a good EDC knife. That, you know, I really appreciate, and I'm sure you guys will too if you grab one, because I ended up really liking it. So, yeah, it's a tiny little guy. Alright, well, I don't have a lot more to say about it. I just love this thing, man. I really do. It's great. And like I said, 9 days out of 10, it doesn't matter where I'm going, I'm always throwing this thing on my belt. You can slide it, you know, out of the way, and doesn't push into my stomach or hang down far enough to bother my pockets. So, you know, you can put it right over your pocket. It's nice. It's a great little knife. So again, as always, you guys have a good week. Stay safe. There's a lot of nonsense going on out in the world. So stay positive and keep pushing by it. Have a great week. Always look out for each other and stay safe. And again, stay heavy.